Hello everyone, it's Unknown Knight. I'm your host for this video. Welcome to the first part of World Zero. Before we begin, I gotta list some rules for this challenge. So here are the rules. The first one, I need to set the dungeon difficulty to the max. The second rule is that I have to complete every single suggested quest until I go to the next world. The final thing, if I die in a dungeon, I can't use any dungeons until either the next part or it's literally forcing me to. Either way, enjoy the video. Hello everyone, I'm just deciding on which class one can choose, the Swordmaster or the Arcane Mage or the Defender. I might as well go with the Mage since I think this challenge would be easier with a long distance, instead of the close distance that the Swordmaster and the Defender hold. So this is the first dungeon of the first map, huh? The creators actually made this look good. Heard it got some redesigns. I wish to see the old one, probably going to watch some old videos after this to see what the old one looks like, but either way, let me defeat these crabs. Honestly, these are the first enemies, and since this is the tutorial, the challenge does not count for this tutorial map. Even though this is a dungeon, it is technically making me play it on easy mode. Sorry for getting distracted now onto the real task, but either way, the inventory UI looks cool, and this game actually is cool. It reminds me of other RPG games. The crabs took my cabbages. You have to help me get them back, honestly. The NPCs have dialogue. I will try and read over them as best as I can, but interesting. Oh well, look at that. It's a mini-boss. I'm pretty sure. Usually bosses don't spawn this quick unless this is a quick tutorial. Yeah, I know definitely. Like, what am I, a level 1, even though this is a beginner dungeon? That is definitely a mini-boss for how quick I defeated it. Oh, nice, the beginner gear, and it's a tier 4 gear. I think they give this to every beginner. It has good stats for only being C and A rank. I understand that this is a fictional world, but in a way, large crabs and toucans has beef with us. Like, dang, what did we do to these animals? Either way, free kills. Oh, nice. These dungeons can have cutscenes and animation. Oh, sure. You will, buddy. Sure you will. It's not like you can help in any other way, Cabbage Boy. Finally, the final boss, and why is it just a big crab they can just launch? What are those hot seats at you? Either way, this crab is about to be my next dinner, because he is about to absolutely get cooked. Or she, I don't know, the gender of this thing. Well, give me a moment.
That was easy.
It certainly was easy to defeat a huge crab. Oh, nice, 3 chests for my guesses. I can choose 2, but one of them will probably be locked away. Behind the Game Pass, either way, I'll always choose the middle one first. Okay, to be honest, the first Wicked Staff I got was mid with the stats. But this one, for being a level 3 weapon, has higher stats, 2 S-ranked traits and 1 C-ranked trait. Like, dang, look at the difference for being a higher level weapon. It sucks. Okay, to be honest, I'm just going to skip over this. If you guys want to see my customized choice thing, just say it in the comments, and we'll just release the bloopers of that. Either way, I'm just going to cut this out. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to the real stuff. It's still showing me the things that I need to do and not going to pay attention to that because I have an obvious goal in my head. Either way, let me introduce our new member of our journey for now until he sadly gets replaced. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, introducing the one and only Jeff. Jeff is going to be my little partner for the rest of the short journey, probably until he gets replaced by a apparently better pet. Okay, I'm going to speed this up since it's just me doing ordinary tasks. I'll complete these tasks and then go to the second dungeon. Okay, this is the second dungeon that I need to do to complete the first goal, obviously. I'm going to be setting it on the hardest difficulty. So, yeah, let's get into this dungeon. Okay, we have loaded in the dungeon that appears to look like a farm, and are those scarecrows? Those crows keep attacking my crops. Oh, are you here to help me? Sure will, buddy. I will annihilate all those crows just for the love of the game and maybe some XP. Wonder where all the crows are going to appear also. I just noticed that it tells me how many monsters are left up here. It's easy killing these crows, bring it on. Dang, they're both arriving from my left and my right. Let's see how this plays. Not me, just taunting them. Okay, to be honest, I really should have paid attention to my HB. I almost got killed. Okay, I'm just going to speed this up because these crows must be the slowest flying animals alive. Okay, finally we're at the boss fight, and it's just a crow with just aura. Really, really... I mean, it's just a bird. What is it going to do? I mean, it is one of the most intelligent creatures, but thanks. Okay, you already know the process. I'm just going to cut to what I got. Okay, higher gear, but dang, this is buns. Okay, with that out of the way, let's get to doing these quests so we can unlock the third dungeon. Okay, so what I'm about to do is, since these are just normal quests, I'm just going to speed this up again just so we can get to the dungeon. Okay, nice. I have arrived to the third dungeon of this world. As you already know, I am literally obligated to set it to max difficulty just for a challenge. The only time where I almost died was in the second dungeon. But that will probably not happen again. A nice dungeon design. We just escaped a dire boar wolf. He went that way. So apparently we created a boar mixed with a wolf, not just any wolf, a dire wolf, and call it a day. It's a nice job, game. So the only thing that changes between them is the fur color. Nice to know. Still questioning how were they created. Did a wolf and boar? You know, either way, I thought the wolf will eat the boar. Run for your lives. Someone do something. So I'm guessing this thing is the boss, judging by the size and the horns. I like rallying them up. It's much easier to kill all of them at the same time doing this. Don't blame me, I'm just exploring the area. Let's see if you are really, really strong. I mean, you are a higher level than the 2 dungeons I fought before. Dog, I am pretty sure the crow did more damage to me than this boss. Give me a moment.
That was easy.
Either way, you know the memo. I'll show you what I got. Okay, at least the loot was a little bit more decent, but still mid. Sadly, I have to cut since the quest here is long as hell, and I don't want to make the video that long, and plus I'll be only showing the dungeons. Okay, we have arrived at the 3rd dungeon. You already know what I'm about to do. I don't even need to explain it. Right, this is supposed to be the 4th to final dungeon. After this one is going to be the final one. If only I brought my big pot to fit all these crowns, but at the same time, they probably wouldn't even fit. I'm gonna speed this up. I get stunned a lot because if you didn't realize, some of these crabs can electrocute you. Okay, here we go. Also, I may have skipped one of the best beats in this game, my bad. Okay, this boss is a little bit more challenging than the last one's, way more challenging than the third dungeon. Okay, finally some good loot for once, and it's actually more decent than the other ones. I like it. Okay, sadly the video has to end here. It is getting way too long. I'll put in the final dungeon and me going into the second world in part 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Also, can you please leave a like and subscribe and put post notification on so you don't miss out on another. Either way, have a nice day.